Sync Esports, Reason Gaming, Complexity Gaming, and this Mystery Gang team. Moving on to the brackets, $5,000 prize on the line. That begins next week, but got to finish it up here ultimately and up in a determined seedings. And Shrek taking the first game, though. Seeing how they perform now in game number 2, drawn by Fusen once again as my co-caster. And this draft, as usual, starting off a little interesting. Swiftblade, Mora, Magnus, Ravener were the bands. We had Midas first picked into the Clanks, and then Cthulhu Font coming out for Mystery Gang, and Callum going to get his hands on that, I'm sure. Again, been playing that pretty well, so Mystery Gang. They banned Malik in the first game, but not touched here, so I wonder if there was a little bit something to that. But Shrek, again, they go the Clanks anyway, so not going to be addressed here in the end, but...
They picked up Cthulhu, which is signature hero of Callum, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna man up aggressively once again. They first pick the Midas again, which is, I think everyone expects Myst to first pick Midas at this point. And they're going for the Pyromancer, which is, I don't really like it, because Pyromancer is in general not a strong short lane support. So that kind of means they're gonna either man up with a Tron lane or gonna go dual mid, and that already gives away a lot. So we'll see how Myst reacts. They definitely need a lot of jump against Clanks. That's one way of dealing with him. We saw Sync dealing the Clanks with a push heavy lineup.
Yes.
Myst is not doing that, and they pick up Tremble. Alright, Tremble is not the best hero against Clanks. In general, Tremble is a really strong hero, even overpowered in my opinion. But it's still more mobile than some other heroes, but I wouldn't say that's a hero which gets to Clanks and kills him. So I think Tremble is the best. For example, Ravener is a really good hero against Clanks. It's banned obviously, but other options. Doctor is pretty good against Clanks, for example. I guess they don't want to go for a Doctor again because they just lost the game with Doctor.
Yeah. Hammerstorm would be great against Clanks.
I'm
trying to sell this Hammerstorm pick, man.
Then.
Come on.
Silhouette is alright, not the best. But with having the ability of facing a man-up, I don't think they wanted to pick a Silhouette at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, Tremble was a safe pick. I still could have seen heroes like maybe Magepin, but I don't think anyone picks Magepin at this point.
You know what would be actually kind of an interesting pick that I've never really thought about until now? Pearl seems like would be kind of interesting against Clanks with her ultimate.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually really right. I can actually, if you go for a push lineup with Pearl as a support, that just completely counters Clanks, I feel like.
Yeah, because he's all about wanting to sit back and deal a lot of intense damage, and obviously the bubble would completely prevent that. So
Rick, you're a genius.
Hey, that's
next time Taz think that, and they win DreamHack.
There you go. I'm the strat caller.
No flame intended.
There's a reason I don't actually play. I mean, we've been over this. I would dominate the scene, so I don't want to do that. I want to let other people, win games and win the money. So.
And casting is way more fun anyway.
Yeah, that's it. I enjoy casting. Yeah. No, but yep.
Clockmug bans Andro again, so I wonder if he's planning to pick up a Tempest again.
Okay.
They also banned the Cheaper, which makes no sense to me because they already have the Midas, which is the Gisman hero. And I would just be happy if they picked the Midas and Cheaper in the same team with the Cthulhu Fant and the support. There's just no jump against the Clanks.
Yeah.
So they definitely need one more jump, I feel like, at least, and then the Cheaper is not that hero. And then for the supports, not sure why they banned Empath. I think they are thinking about some suicide, which is gonna be bad against Empath, maybe. I would say Pharaoh is really good against Tremble, so that could be one of the heroes they could be thinking. And then obviously Tempest is, if Andrew is banned, then they could go for a Tempest and just play the same game. Although this might be different because Cthulhu could definitely man up and, mess with the Tempests, and it could be a much more aggressive game early on. And they picked the Glacius, which could be a man-up, definitely. I like Pharaoh here a lot. Okay, they're gonna go for a dual support. That doesn't mean anything. Dual support could be a bit safer if they're expecting Cthulhu man-up. Then that can deal with it. Also, Rhapsody is alright at boxing out the Midas, although as I said, I think it's gonna be a Midas mid.
Yeah, it's not 100% dual support, to be fair. It could be more of a farming pyromancer here, I think. Well, then what would they? Yeah, actually, probably not. Never mind.
Okay, the rally pick is pretty good here, just because I think Pharaoh would have been really good. So Pharaoh is not that good anymore.
Okay.
I mean, they could mind game and send Midas Suicide and rally dual mid. But I think it's a Midas mid and Glacius rally long lane with a Cthulhu man up, just because I know how Myst plays after watching them a couple of times. So they probably need a Suicide hero. And Pebbles is really bad here, by the way, because if they transition the two supports to short lane to deal with the Cthulhu, then Pebbles should get crushed against the Midas.
Okay.
So a hero which deals much better, like with 1v1 situations would have been better, but they probably didn't know that at that point. That's why I think Pebbles' second pick is a bit risky.
Yeah.
They could try and with the Pebbles don't send Clanks mid. That would have been a kind of safe choice, I guess. But then no one wants to play Clanks mid because it's much more acceptable to ganks. And they pick up the Kronos. Alright, I think this team definitely lacks damage because I don't think Pebbles adds too much damage in the Chronosphere, and Pyrus very little damage AoE as well.
Yeah. Well,
and then that's relying on the Clanks.
We have seen this synergy though with the Chronosphere.
Yes.
I don't know if it was Shrek that ran it, or we have.
No, it was Team Who, but I think they also had,
that's
like,
right. Yeah.
They probably had like a Magnus as well. I think in the team.
Okay.
I just think Pebbles is not the best. It can still work. You're probably gonna combo people outside of the Chrono field. You can definitely pull it off. It's just not the bombo combo. And then, why would you pick Kronos over other suicides? It's also not a hero which would beat Tremble 1v1, for example.
Yeah.
I think Lodestone would have been really good here, for example. On Hellborn side instead of the Kronos.
Okay.
It doesn't beat Tremble, but it would be really good in general for team fighting. Like Tremble would just melt with the Lodestone Clanks and Pebbles. That's a lot of damage. And that's one more here on the front as well, which is important for Clanks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think they're gonna definitely man up on the Legion side. It's interesting to see how Hellbound reacts. If they're gonna put Clanks Chana in short lane, Pebbles Chana in short lane, or they're gonna go to dual lanes. I definitely see a bad decision costing them a game. If they don't, like, if they put like a dual short lane Clanks and dual mid Pebbles and they get crushed on the short lane, then that could be really bad for them, for example.
Alright, so we're still in pause here waiting for the Hellborn team, but Kronos has kind of had some interesting history here, more recently even, as far as his involvement. You know, you think obviously back to Season 2 and near the end of it and everything, he became the hero. He became that god tier status where, you know, Stay Green especially, known for running in, and the synergy of the Restoration Stone and the double ulti, it's pretty ridiculous. And you know, the answer as far as balancing goes, they nerfed the outside damage by 25%, right? So everyone outside of it only deals 25% less damage now than they would if when, you know, no Chronosphere was there. But I still feel like that in itself, for being such a god tier, you know, level hero, to that change and completely just dropping him off, I think that almost was a little over the top as far as reactions from players, where it seems like we have seen him bits and pieces here and there, and he's actually still been very good. If you get a double Chronosphere, it's a powerful, powerful crowd control. I don't care if it's 25% less damage than it was before. It's still a lot of hard CC coming out in AoE sense. So I don't know. I still feel like he actually has a lot of potential.
I don't think it's that strong on Suicide. Like the stat nerf really hurt Kronos, and it's really bad like against support. And the hero just doesn't shine that much without farm anymore because the ulti nerf as well. But as a carry, I can definitely see Kronos doing work. Or even like as a mid 1v1, that sounds kind of strange. But in some even lane where you can get farm, basically. I don't like sacrificial Kronos anymore. But there are players who can make it work. I've seen Kazu playing it a lot. He gets good farm, so you know, if you can make it work, then it's good. I just haven't seen that many players making it work, and you know, they were also the ones who busted out Kronos for the first time. Although no one knows that because we were like totally unknown at that point.
Yeah.
Quincy can confirm, by the way, because he casted that game like 2 years ago.
Oh, let's go Willowkeeper.
But you know, having the guy who picked Kronos every time in TMM and competitive games on my team kind of helps, knowing that you know, Box doesn't think it's a good hero anymore. So
okay,
I trust his judgment because he plays the hero I don't. But I can definitely see its reasons. But I do think it's a legit carry still. It's just not as great as on Suicide anymore, just because of the stat nerf and it's not as good without items anymore.
All right, fair enough. Well, we'll see how he performs here in the hands of Drogon, playing it for Shrek is Love this time around. Ima Pingu, he's going to be on that carry, of course, on the Clanks right here. But we do see that aggressive pseudo trial lane coming out. Rally Glacius with Cthulhu Font in the jungle. So Rhapsody's already up here. They're going to keep Pyromancer mid for now. So this is what you're talking about, though. You know, if Pyromancer leaves, Midas should have a very good time against Pebble. So are you fine with them committing to keeping Pyromancer middle?
I think they can give Pebbles an advantage and then help. That's their best shot. Pebbles also has no region, which is really, really YOLO.
Oh, man. Top lane. There is a kill already happening right off the bat on the Forgotten One, but now Clanks is in trouble. He is... Oh, my God, he'll live. Mbapingu got the Bloodlust kill just prior to that as well. That's got to feel pretty good. They were clearly committing to kill themselves.
Oh.
Rally goes in, though, and the Compel finishes him off, but now Akamai, he's going to go down to the end. So the 1-for-1 there at the very end of it, I mean, I guess worth it, but...
It really wasn't needed for the Clanks.
Yeah.
Could have survived, but yeah. But yeah, they got the Bloodlust to be free, which is really good and even unacceptable for the Legion team. And now they're gonna kill the Rhapsody, maybe?
Yeah, that should be a kill. Maybe the bang? Oh, he's able to dodge it. Was Rally, but the health potion on Rhapsody is going to keep her alive, and now they're in a kind of an awkward spot. You see a lot of trees have been cleared out, but Glacia's caught as well, and Mapingu is insisting on chasing down a little bit. This is not working out as planned here for Myst as far as them getting the kills that they're looking for. Clanks, though, he got a little too committed once again, but he is going to be fine, so never mind. Cthulhu Font does stay alive, living life on the edge, but look at who's coming. In the background, Pyromancer with an invis. He needs to wait for the right target. Oh, health potion on Cthulhu Font, so maybe not. He's going to try to set this up right here. Rhapsody and Clanks, though, they don't have the most mana to work with here.
And he's a Compel, so...
Yeah, probably wouldn't work out. So just a little bit late, unfortunately, for Pyromancer getting here, and she's not even going to try. Oh, she ran right past the Rev Ford.
Yep.
They know she's here, definitely.
But they have no spells on Cthulhu.
Yeah. So she will go back to the middle lane. She has the bottle on her as well, so just, man, waiting for that to be delivered back.
But, yeah, this game is going really bad for Legion, because the lane they invested the most on is going really bad. This rally is 180 GPM, Clanks is 300, and they are investing 3 people top lane. Meanwhile, Pebbles is getting free farm it.
Yeah.
The saving grace could be Trumbull, porting top. But let's just say that this game is not going the way they imagined. And even Tremble might die. I don't think he's gonna die.
One more hit. No, you need 3 more. Okay.
Yeah.
And the bash might have been coming back up, but
Tremble's boxed out, and the courier's top lane getting region for Rally, I guess, or someone. Courier was used. So Tremble is gonna probably port home now and then port back with a TP, I assume. Or he's just gonna wait for the courier, I guess. But yeah, he's kind of losing this lane.
Well, let's see. It's a very close on even creep farm, but yeah, I think with the matchup here, you definitely the fact that he's even keeping it even, that's where you can say that Kronos is kind of winning the lane, and even hits level 6 first. On top of that, so Treble will hit level 6 here most likely, but middle lane, nope, that's just an illusion coming in. Pyromancer top rune. You see Glacius also up here. Gonna put the freeze on a Pyromancer. Pyromancer low on life. Doesn't really have the best follow-up, though. Cthulhufon's a little too far away, I believe. Unless, maybe not, actually. He has a trample, and he's going to range. There's another freeze, and the auto attack to finish him off. So, good pursue right there onto the Pyro.
Yeah. They have to leave top lane, by the way. They can't stay there anymore. Like, staying Kronos TP, leap ulti, will kill them every time.
Yeah.
So, as soon as Kronos goes missing, they cannot beat up. And Kronos...
He should be fine. His time leap here.
Yeah.
Wow, he's being very patient. Knowing that not much more Tremble could have done right there, so decides to not even waste the time leap and actually ends up using a health potion. He doesn't have rewind here at all, so don't expect that at least this point. He's going to go in, though. He has that Chronosphere. Going to use it right there. Pebbles running in. Can he get there in time? No! The Stalagmite just out of range.
And now Tremble can port up, maybe? Is he going to go for it?
Clanks is in an iffy spot. He's kind of just chilling up here. Not often we see heroes over here, but Clanks has found his way. He does have the Hawk. Yeah, he's going to use it right there to fly away. They were bringing the courier up. They were hoping. Meanwhile, back to the bottom lane. Kronos, Tremble, that's because he wants to kill into Kronos, and he will get the kill. Back to the top lane, though. Imba Pingu picked up Akamai right there, playing the rally. Now Cthulhufon, he does not have enough mana for the trample. Gonna try to chase him down with the AoE damage from the hook and the auto attack. No, he gets stun locked and down goes Cthulhufon. Tremble does eventually port in. Double tap for Cluckmuck though already.
Oh my god.
And now
I'm done.
He's gonna juke. Wow, are you kidding me? He just really juked right there.
Bingo.
He's still running. He's gonna fall now. Okay.
that was pretty. But yeah, this top lane is a disaster. Like. They've had, let's see, 5 kills in total on top lane. Pretty much out of 6 kills, 5 were on top lane and they were 2v3. That's just not how it should be.
Yeah, a lot of kills happening up there, but middle lane, another kill could be happening as well. Pebbles, he hasn't died just yet. He's not going to die just yet either. Pyromancer taking some damage as well. Pebbles like, get off me, and almost wanted to kill Glacius, or tried to even, but he will barely stay alive. So now middle lane apparently is where the action's at. As Tremble will port back to the bottom, go up against the Kronos. Kronos, by the way, investing into the bottle here. A suicide Kronos going bottle. Back to the middle lane, protect the Melody. It'll save Pebbles and sets up the turn kills. Midas goes down. I caught that kind of halfway through, but I got to expect that protective Melody was pretty big right there.
Yep.
From Cluckmuck, so good save.
And yes, Ball and Kronos is okay. I think that used to be in the normal item build on the old Kronos suicide.
That seems so... I don't know, that almost seems like a... I guess, because Time Leap's the only thing that he's using mana with, and is he really using that, like, to harass and open the last hits,
no, but if he roams around, he can take runes. Also, you can get into, like, harassment battle with the Tremble, although I won't do that.
Yeah.
But he just needs some mana regen, I feel like. I don't know, I think it's alright.
Yeah. Oop, top
it's
lane.
Not amazing, but it's good.
Top lane. Rally Invis setting up. TP's coming in.
Yeah,
Seismic slam in the works. Trembles here. Boom! Goes a dynamite. Down goes Clanks. Rhapsody.
2 TP stop.
She's going to be fine. Kronos field, not going to come out just yet. He's holding it. No, he doesn't have mana for it. That's why. Now he has mana for it, but he has a late. And now he doesn't really have the best positioning to use it. Pyromancer in trouble. There's a Kronos field to save Rhapsody. Try to maybe set up some kind of turn kill. Not going to happen, though. Down goes Rhapsody. Down goes Pyromancer. And that Kronos field did not work out in the end, although Pebbles is now here. He chucks it, gets going to Glacius. And once again, this tower to have action at the top lane. Kronos, another time leap. He does not have mana for it. He goes down. Pebbles doing what he can without mana himself. A lot being used up here. Clanks is now going to try to chase with that Hawk up, but Boris will stop in his place. Delagma's completely whiffed right there as well. And Clanks is going to die yet again. And that is his 4th death already. 9.5 minutes into this game. Jeez, we have crazy action at the top lane. 9 to 8 hero kills already. In favor of Myst, though.
I don't even know what's happening. But if Kronos had Steam Boots instead of the bottle, he would have had mana for the ulti. But yeah, I'm not sure about the Kronos ulti. That was kind of bad. The Legion just kind of outplayed them in the fight. Tremble TP'd, they got 2 kills instantly. And then they took the team fight with the 3 remaining players. Oh!
What?
Bingo!
What happened?
It's going my build.
Who's going your build?
My and Box's build. Okay, I'm not gonna take credit. Box's build. This is what I would do against the push lineup.
Oh, the Imapingu. Wow, Ring of Sorcery. Okay.
Not the Ring of Sorcery, but Icon. He's gonna go for Icon.
Is he
and
really?
It's really, yes, it's really good in a really active, basic kill fast game, because Clanks deals naturally a lot of damage. Because it's Clanks.
Yes.
And all he needs is literally tanking up. And if you win team fights, which you should, or well, if you don't, then you don't. But like, if you go for lightning, you're not gonna be stronger in team fights anyways. So Icon should just help you at winning team fights. And if you win team fights, you're gonna get a lot of charges and you can snowball out of control. Now, Box's follow-up on this is Elder Parasite. He goes Icon Elder Parasite.
What? That's what's
so he's really tanky. He is really tanky and he deals a lot of damage because the more you attack, the more damage you deal, especially with Clanks because of the passive.
Wow.
I don't know. I actually like that build. I'm gonna get a lot of flame on Hulkcast for it. But boys, it's Boxy.
You know, I'm all for innovation, and you know, it does on paper. I see what you're saying, because something we stress all the time is that you're right. I mean, Clanks, he doesn't need the damage enhancement items necessarily because he's naturally doing a lot with the Goon Squad, the Lackey. That's what his skill set does. You know, the fast attack speed and a lot of magic damage coming out. Meanwhile, middle lane, by the way, Pebbles, they were going on him first, but mass TP's coming in. That's going to result in an easy kill on a Midas. Will they be able to chase down Glacius now is the question. I don't think so. I think he's just out of range and no portal keys yet, so he's going to be fine.
I mean, this game, I'm not sure, but especially against the push lineup, when people are going to come to you, what would you rather have, Lightning or an Icon to team fight?
Oh boy. Well, Clanks right now wants a lot more than he has. He goes down in there, but the Kronos field eventually comes out a little bit late, but they get the kill on Glacius, and now Cthulhu also going to be picked off. As well as Rally falling. So 3-for-1 exchange. Sure, losing Pingu yet again. That's his 5th death now, but they did get 3 kills in the process, so I think they will take that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's, again, I can appreciate the innovation, and I do see some kind of logic there, and the attack speed as well seems like it would be pretty beneficial through something like an Elder Parasite, but damn is it different, man. That is...
This game I'm not sure, but especially this game, I would go for the Glowstone first, for sure.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go for Icon. Like, the reason you go for Ring of Sorcery is, let's say you have a lot of stacks. Let's just, if you remember the Myst game they played against Sync, they had a lot of stacks. If then he went for an Icon, I mean a Ring of Sorcery, cleared the stack, split it into Icon, then that would have made sense. Right now, he's not using really the Ring of Sorcery, so it's not really making any sense. And the Icon, I mean, it's gonna be like a ganky and farmy game for the Legion side. They're not gonna group up and push, so you can't rely on enemies coming to you. And are you gonna gank the enemies with the Clanks or kill them? Not really. So I still feel like a Lightning or something like that would be much safer in this game. But just a side note that it's a legit or viable build.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm looking forward to seeing
and
how
no
it
one is
works
doing that, and Me and Boxy have been trying to convince Baltasar for a very long time to actually at least try it, but it's not happening yet.
It's an event like this where, and again, in a match like this especially, where in Shrek's case, hey, they're playing for nothing really but just pride and for fun, really. So why not try it here and, you know, on Honcast and give it a go and see what happens. There's been plenty of, with hero picks, with item pickups, where, you know, so one person tries it, it works out, and thus other teams kind of pick up on it. Why not this style? Why not this? So maybe there will be something from it. Still plenty of game left, too, with that said. I mean, this is just another one of these just high action-packed Octane games, and already 24 hero kills in 14 minutes. It is the lead, though, for Shrek, but definitely not a very comfortable lead. Tremble, though, top lane. He's going to go for the catch on a Clanks, but Kronos was right there. He catches Clanks as well, but he does help keep him alive. In the meantime, the Relia cut through the font coming. Down goes Clanks. The rewind helps a little bit, but not enough. Kronos will fall. Meanwhile, in the background, Pebbles does catch Tremble and is able to cut him off. So a 2-for-1 exchange right there. And then they say, "I got you, haha." That's probably the conversation that just happened right there.
Nope.
Something along those lines. Yeah, I'm not a good translator. Pebbles double tap. Okay. Now he's going for more. Oh, no. And now he needs to run, actually. He's going to try to use this tree right here. Protect him. Melody will save him. Beautiful positioning right there. Transmit eventually going to happen, though. And he will go down. And now Rhapsody needs to be careful not to get caught herself. What was that?
All right.
Oh, my gosh. That was a really funky compel. And now he's going to die to neutrals, of course. Oh, boy.
I don't even know this game.
And it
What
continues.
is Clanks doing there?
And it continues. Clanks decides he's been really ballsy this game, man, and he's going to die yet again. No, he'll barely survive, of course. And the fight just continues, apparently. Cthulhu tramples in. Kronos gets caught. Kronos goes down. Pyromancer is going to go down. How is this fight not ended yet? And it's still not going to end. Pebbles jumps in with a portal key. And now he's looking to kill Tremble. Not enough damage, though. But Clanks is still here. But now Pebbles getting very low. Can Clanks at least finish them off? No, he cannot. Pebbles goes down, and that's how it'll finally end here.
No. Oh, okay, they're not going for it. Or is he going for it?
Oh, he's going the other way. Yeah. Oh, he got hit with a bang! Oh, no. Another bang. If he can do it. Look at Tremble. He's trying to chase.
Do it.
Oh, my gosh. See, actually.
I don't think he knows that it's that low.
Wow, he hit it. Yep, that's a kill. Well played. With the bangs right there.
Oh, my God. And now he's going to die to the Midas.
Maybe. TP. Midas doesn't know.
That should give vision. But maybe it didn't. For that much.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe it doesn't give vision anymore.
Well,
that might be embarrassing if it doesn't.
He got away.
Okay, he bought the Beast Heart. Oh, he's going for Elder Parasite right away. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna watch Clanks and see how it goes.
So is this a case of he kind of just thought a similar idea, or have you guys like talked about this with him? Or?
We are good friends.
Okay, so it's not like you just happen to be on the same page here. Kronos gets caught as Glacius will fall as well, so the 1-for-1 is real. Yes, why not have kills just continue there in this crazy game that we have going right now. Cthulhu chasing, he's trying to find Pyromancer, but misses the trample. And now this tower may end up falling, but it ain't over just yet. Once again, there is action at the top line in the meantime, but watch at the bottom here. Cthulhu and Rowley going to be comboed. Rowley gets the compel off. It'll barely be alive. Protect the Melody. Not going to save Pebbles as he was out of range, and Rhapsody will fall as well. Clanks, he came bottom lane, avoiding death top, but now he's in trouble yet again. Tremble chasing. Tremble with that brutalizer, by the way, but he could not get close enough. He tries to turn, going for the kill to Pyromancer. Yes, it is going to be kill. Clanks gonna get the kill, though, himself.
There's Rally. And
a 1-for-1, but Rowley's coming back in. The compel to finish off Clanks, and again, it'll finally come to a conclusion here. It just doesn't stop, man. Midas was not involved. He was the only hero not involved in
but he's
fight.
Getting top tower. Like, I don't even know what this game is.
It's just crazy.
Alright. Trying to take in what happened. Holy moly, Cthulhu is really farmed.
Wow, you're right. 400 plus GPM, jeez. Yeah, he's doing pretty well.
After that start on top lane, he got fat. And he's having Astro. it's gonna be really hard to fight them. And then once again, I don't feel like they have enough damage on Airborne. Like
Yeah.
Kronos doesn't really add that much damage. I don't know. Well, if Airborne wins, then Clanks has OP item build. It's confirmed.
Hey, that's no, this is gonna tell us if it actually works or not. Rhapsody gets picked off there. Good
Oh,
find.
they're
by
gonna
her.
kill those. They're gonna kill us. Oh, actually.
But now here we go yet again. Pebbles jumps in with that portal key, but not the greatest spot. Clanks also again. He's just doing a lot of charging in, man. Oh, Imba Pingu again falls. Kronosfield comes out, but the damage, it's literally nothing. He ends up running away. Pyromancer gets picked up. Kronos locked down to realize that rewind procs a little bit, and it keeps him alive at least, but Pebbles in the background will go down, and Shrek, they are starting to pull ahead a little bit now. This is their biggest lead of the game, I believe. And oh, shaky screen syndrome because of that mount. But yeah, Imba Pingu's positioning, unfortunately, hasn't been the prettiest here. I do gotta say, he does have the 8 deaths here. So
I can't tell if he's trolling or tilting.
yeah, maybe.
And that was really bad. Like he just rushed in. Obviously, he went for the Elder Parasite, which is, I mean, the idea is that he's still more. I mean, not with Elder Parasite, but like he's going for more like a battle build, so it's like tankier, I guess. But you still wanna stay on the edge of the fight with Clanks. Yeah, but Rally has PK2 and Cthulhu has PK2 and Maida's gonna have his PK. And like the steamroller is gonna continue. They're gonna keep getting kills, and I think just Hellborn is gonna collapse. Also, meanwhile, all this fighting is happening. You have to keep in mind that Tremble has lightning, and he can farm crazy fast. So anytime they want to sit back and just take map control and just outfarm the enemy, they can do that. Because Tremble is gonna outfarm everyone. Because Clanks went for a kinda questionable fighting item build, right? But if they're not fighting, it's not gonna work out. And that's why I said this game, it might not... Like, they keep fighting, but Clanks is so underfarmed that he keeps dying that it doesn't even matter what the items it's going for. And then once again, I don't see the Mana Ring doing anything for him. Unless he turns into an icon, and he has tags. But that's not the case this game. So, if he wants to go for that item build, I would definitely suggest going for Glowstone first or something once again to tank up.
Yeah.
Because I don't see what Mana Ring did this game. And I feel like many times if he would have had that little bit extra HP, he could have survived in fights. But at the same time, his positioning has been pretty poor in the last couple of fights. So yeah, it's hard to say anything positive for the Airborne side. At least Pebbles is doing work. But I don't know, like they had such a good laning phase, winning pretty much all lanes. And then it just collapsed when Tremble started ganking and they basically had like 5-man rotations. And then 2 people got picked off. And then Airborne didn't care and then they took the fights to be 3v5 anyways. Without, for example, Clanks being that's their main damage dealer. And obviously that didn't work out and they just kept feeding.
Yeah.
And then
I think again, it's not knowing that in their case, especially not really a whole lot's on the line here.
No,
so.
like you could say that, but honestly, I think they wanted to try. I'm not sure if they're trying at this point. I think they are, although he's going for leather price as well, the Kronos.
Looks like it.
But no, like this is a new team, or not really a new team. Like Ogre is his old team, but like this is a somewhat new roster. And I know that recently, not even recently, yesterday, their carry player left. So now Imba Pingu is playing the carry and he was the Suicide before. So this is definitely good practice for them. This is kind of like screaming.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they want to do good in Hondur Season 4, so they use this as practice. And you know,
yeah, they should, yeah.
transitioning from Suicide into carry takes some time. So I definitely don't think that they're like trolling around and messing around because it doesn't matter. Because it's still good practice and they know that. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, hell, they won the first game obviously against Mystery Gang here, so definitely again, people, you know, you're competitive. It's you want to win the game to just win the game, if anything. I mean, exactly. I believe the mindset is that for a lot of these players. So, but Clanks, he is going to clear out these triple stack ancients here, so again, he's continuing on with that this crazy build idea that you guys have. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing how that continues. Middle lane, that's an illusion, guys. They eventually realize that there, but killing it off. Top lane, not an illusion, is Kronos. Throws out the Kronos field and is going to run away right there. So another just get away with it. Yeah, hasn't really been able to have the biggest Kronos fields this game. Middle, and in the meantime, Rhapsody will fall, and Pebble's also going to be picked off. It looks like Pyromancer going down. He bursted just before, but not enough for a counter kill. But Clanks is here trying to chase him down. The Elder Parasite helping with that, but it's also going to make him take a little bit more damage here now. As Cthulhu going to chase him down. One more second. Can he dodge? Yeah, he can. Well
take the
played.
region. Yes, he's greedy.
Well played.
Turn on
right
the glaciers.
There. Oh, gets taken off though. He should be fine though. No mana on Cthulhu Fawn, so.
Oh no. Rally is coming.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, they're pursuing definitely.
Run.
Nope. I love this skit. Goodbye, idiots, and then he gets caught. Goodbye, idiots, and no, never mind. Oh, nice kill right there. And yeah, the biggest lead continues here for Mystery Gang. And a little unfortunate, we're not going to really be able to see this whole build progress here that it clearly looks like he was going for. But it is what it is as far as how the game's continuing on here. So Shrek, we'll see how much longer they try to fight this out. But I think definitely Mystery Gang's kind of pulled into a very comfortable spot now. And Tremble's only going to get bigger and better here. Sort of got his nice core going on as far as the beginning. You mentioned Cthulhu Fawn in the farm that he had 9 kills and 17 assists will do that. Wow. He's been involved in 26 kills at 23 minutes in himself. That is absurd. Kronos gets his Elder Parasite though, so there's that at least. He can attack much faster with those Kronos fields now. Maybe get some solo pickoffs. Is Elder Parasite on Kronos ever a viable option outside of TMM, you think?
I think it's great.
I mean, you just have to decide if you go for Shrunken or not, pretty much. I feel like if you want to go for Shrunken, then you don't go for it. If you don't, then you can go for it.
I just think Resto Stone's the way to go in this game.
No. For Suicide, for sure. I don't think, like, a Suicide 340 GPM Kronos should ever think about going carry, especially when you're like 20k gold behind.
Yeah.
Then you probably should go for items which, I don't know, like... No, I don't think so. But the carry Kronos I can definitely see going for the Parasites. Although, probably like Rune decks into maybe Geobin, eventually Wingbow for sure. But sure, in some games I can definitely see Elder Parasite on Kronos. But on Suicide it's much different, I feel like.
You got,
Well, Clanks is gonna have his icon soon. We'll see if he actually goes for icon or not, or just picked up the mana ring for the fun. I'm also calling that he could very likely die because Rally is not showing. Cthulhu is not showing. Okay, and he's going back. Thank God. They also used the time to ward up aggressively when they were in enemy jungle and pushing up. Actually, both teams. So that's good for both teams. And then Clanks is gonna clear Ancients now. But Glacier is gonna spot it with the Illusion.
I love this. What? How did the Crusher
and Cthulhu is running there.
How did the Crusher?
He saw that, I'm pretty sure.
I love it. He's going to chase down the Crusher, but yeah, now here's Cthulhu Fawn, the Compel, misses. No, look at him. He flies away with another Parasite. Yeah, get that speed buff, yo. Cthulhu Fawn, in the meantime, he's tanky, man. Yeah, it's not a guaranteed kill, honestly. No, now it should be. Kronos Field comes out, locking them in place, gets the 1 kill. Meanwhile, in the background, both Tassi as well as Zephyronte on the Fireman's going to get picked off. So Tremble now has that lifesteal, by the way, with the Whispering Helm.
Oh, now he went for Lightning.
Now he
That's
goes...
a man down.
Come on, yeah, really? What would he... That doesn't even make sense to me. It's like, he has the Elder Parasite already for one, but it's just... Okay, they're actually going to try to get... Oh, Tremble with the Brutalizer first hit, and now here comes Midas. He comes in to clean out. Kronos goes down, and just when they thought they had a little bit of a chance, maybe to kill Tremble, not so much.
That avatar is too OP.
Gotta say, if he had the icon there, he probably would have lived. Just saying. Probably would have lived and turned that, but yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Like, honestly, again, the Thunderclaw, like, why? It's at this point, especially. I feel like you're already kind of committed with the Elder Parasite Ring of Sorcery at this point, but he does go Thunderclaw.
I don't know. I think he man down. Like, oh, we talked so much about it. Like, Ping is the biggest stealer. Like, you don't even know, but like, before we did a Curse Suicide, if you remember that.
Yeah,
Boxy.
I remember that plenty.
Boxy played a Curse Suicide in TMM, and Ping copied it, and he actually did it in like some Thailand qualifier game before we ever did it. He's the biggest fanboy of us, and now he's manning down because
With
he knows
you
BMG.
casting, he knows you're casting too.
Yeah, but like BMG will never ever go for that item build because Botsar doesn't trust it.
Oh, yeah.
So he has to show Honkas that it's viable, and now he bends up and bends down. I mean.
Yeah, it's a sad
Disappointment.
tale.
Yep.
That was the one thing this game had going for it, damn it. Bottom lane, Dilufant.
I really hope it's
Good.
okay.
Oh, that's a dead creep. Kill the creep before the TP happens. There you go.
Yep. Could have also Kronos told it. But...
Well,
Alright. Tremble's really sneaky. He almost has Wing Bow. And he picked up, by the way, we didn't even talk about Tremble, but he has Ghost Marchers and Whispering Helmet is really interesting.
yeah. We go on the way.
I don't know, I really like Frostwolf on Tremble.
Oh, that was a big combo there from Pebbles. Kronosfield comes out. This is actually going to be pretty big for the Hellborn team. Yeah, Clanks is able to sit in the background, deal some damage, but, oh, never mind. Tremble's here, and he's just wrecking face. Hat trick for Cannondorf.
It's still like 3 kills.
Yeah,
So,
the potential
yep.
was there clearly, but the game's definitely gotten just out of control now. Tremble specifically.
Now you have to split the ring into spell something.
I see a
I'm not even joking. I don't know.
like a bomb.
I'm kinda interested to see what he's gonna pick up because he can't go for Shrunken, right? I
Yeah.
think he's gonna go for Geobin.
Sharka wouldn't do a whole lot here at this point.
Geobin is pretty good against Tremble to remove the Boris and you know the freeze, rally slow.
Ooh. Man, that was a man down from Tremble right there, big time. Cthulhu fun. And now he's in a lot of trouble. He goes down, actually. Yeah, Tremble, Boris actually netted Clanks, and if he chased after him, I think he might have had it, but he decided to play the safe route. Didn't have Shrunken head up, so. Thinking that wasn't going to be worth it, but now here come the buybacks, TPing in, and Clanks is going to be caught immediately. He does have buyback, of course, 2,700 gold saved up, so.
Alright, Pebbles will chuck someone back, and then Legion's gonna genocide Hellborn. Or Cthulhu Jam, yeah. Or that. Did a war
Jumped.
jump. So.
And Pebble's still alive. Yeah, oh my god, he barely does stay alive, actually. Look at Tremble, though, chasing them all the way back to the well because he can't. Oh, he brutalized their first hit, but again, he mans down. And now it's going to start falling back right here, but now Kronos caught. Rewind procs of the century. Well, he does stay alive, actually. Tremble, though, getting out of there before too much damage happens from Clanks.
Oh, by the way, look at the ground. I think that's Wingable on the ground in the base.
Look at the ground. What do you? Oh, wow. Snake Bracelet Steam Staff. Okay. Yeah,
Anyways, Kronos ulti.
that's the wing bow that never actually got delivered, but who needs a wing bow? When you got so
Right.
much else. He just gets a hat trick anyways.
And now Tremble is gonna go and pick up the wing.
It's like, oh, how convenient. A wing bow.
OP.
All right.
I just
GG,
guessed
well
it.
played.
Challenge.
What a ninja. GG, well played. Obviously, game 2 will go to Mystery Gang, so at least they split the series, and they do get a point out of it. So it is going to come down to tomorrow in terms of complexity and whether or not if they win one of their games against Reason, they'll get third, and Mystery Gang would get fourth. However, if Complexity 0-2s against Reason Gaming, then that means Mystery Gang will take third place. and yada, yada, yada. So we'll figure it out tomorrow with the delayed match. That's a postponed match, you could say. That's going to be happening. So looking forward to that. But that is going to be a conclusion here as far as coverage for today. So congratulations to all the teams. And Mystery Gang here again. Plenty of them we got to see. And now we're going to see a little bit more of them moving into the brackets, which takes place next week. So excited to see that.